Hey guys, Alex Gordon here, bringing you another saber. First off, let me start by saying this is going to be up for sale. I'll be posting this up on FX Sabers. So if you are interested at all, don't hesitate to contact me there. This is a lot of firsts when we went into this saber. This is the first crystal chamber saber that this is the first crystal chamber MHS saber that I've done. It was almost the first crystal chamber saber I've completed, but I missed that mark by about 3 days. I finished my crystal reveal negotiator style Obi-Wan the Phantom Menace sabers a couple days ago. Yesterday I finished one of them. 2 days before that I finished the first. But anyway, this is also the first saber that I designed specifically in to sell. If it doesn't sell, I'll keep it, but I probably won't be building any more of these specifically for sale in the future. At least not for a while. If it does sell, I'll probably be building another one for sale in the future, very near future. Let's see, this was the first flush mounted AV switch that I've done. First non-pommel recharge MHS saber that I've done. No, this is the second one. Yeah, the first one that I did had a control box. But this was the first saber that I've pretty much designed free reign with more than just color and MHS parts in mind. You know, my personal custom redemption was pretty much just powder coat, MHS parts, and a control box. And it was a pretty sweet design. It still is. It's still one of my favorites. But this is a whole new level. You know, once you have a lathe and a mill, your limits are only what you can imagine. Arcan did a bunch of the custom work on this saber. I gotta say that. He did all the powder coating. He did the recessed portions here. Powder coating up here only. Powder, or nothing here actually. He helped with the crystal mount holders. He also made crystal mounts, but I wound up making new ones that fit the crystals a little bit better and looked a little bit nicer to my taste. Because I didn't really have anything specific in mind when I went to him, and then I got going on the negotiator style project, and I wound up using crystal mounts very similar to that one. Yeah, he made this pattern here, which I designed. And then later on, I made this into a custom blade holder, not just powder coated, and this into a custom choke. It's a double male slotted extension on TCSS. This is my first SMD bar graph. Heads up. What am I talking about? Shout out to Mad Cow for that one. Sorry guys, I'm all over the place today. This video's been interrupted like 4 times. I've had to reshoot it. So, the SMD bar graph. Originally, this was supposed to come apart here. Unscrew it. Everything's shown. The CF, the bar graph. SD card, speaker. I can't find a single adhesive that will hold the sled up into the sled interface spot on the crystal mount holder. So the only place that I'll allow this to be taken apart, and I will cover it under warranty, is down here. And also you could take it apart up here, provided that you don't yank on anything. If we discuss it prior and there's something that you need that requires you to take this blade holder off, I don't know what circumstance would, but if I give you the okay, you could take it apart there, because it's a new style and it won't mess up anything in there. So the SD card, this is a 2-piece chassis sled. One piece is the sled itself, and another piece is the snap fit speaker mount. So you unsnap the speaker mount, click the SD card out, make your changes, click it back in, Carefully put this back in, going over the batteries, then locking it in place, and then screw the pommel back on. I'll warranty this for moderate dueling. My warranty is, you know, the obvious stuff. I'm not going to cover drops, you know, mishandling, blah, blah, blah. I'll write it all out. I will cover anything that's my fault. If you send it back, 90 days of the warranty. You send it back and you're not sure if it was you or me, and I open it up, I'll be honest with you. You know, I'm trying to build a rep here, not spit in customers' faces, you know. So I will absolutely, if it's my fault, I'm fixing it. If it's your fault, I'll fix it, but you got to pay for it. Standard fonts are on here now. There's a few files missing, which is interesting because all I've done is change the configurations. I think there's a few menu sounds missing and or boot sounds. If the purchaser of the Saber so desires, I will load sound fonts on, provided they give me proof of purchase from saberfont.com. And there's a few options there. They could pay me and I could buy it from Saberfont, or they could provide me with proof of purchase. You know, if they have the CDs, we could work out a way to prove that they have the CDs. So boots up, blue illuminated anti-vandal switch, LED engine, RGBW up here, the blue and the green in parallel at 2 amps. The white is the flash on clash. Crystals down here, aqua aura points, are tied to the blade. You know, those are expensive. I didn't realize till I bought a good lot of them. SMD bar graph shines through down here in the milled slot that I did. Aux switch, recharge port, retention screw. I probably pointed that out twice already. I can't remember. This is the ancient Saber font. As you can hear, it's extremely loud. I just picked the ancient Saber font so that you could see the crystals going away at it, and I'm going to bring them up close here. No visible wires in the crystal chamber. There are brass tubes behind each of the flat spots here, and you can't see them. If you're looking directly at the crystals, you won't see the brass tubes. You might see the ones on the other side, but if you look way to the side like that, you might see one there. So as you can see, really nice crystals in there. Really nice brass mounts. Bar graph going away down there. Light weathering on this one. I'm hesitant to even call it weathering because there isn't much Birchwood KC left after I stripped it. It's mostly just a used, aged feel more than a weathered feel, if that makes sense. Looks really good in my opinion. Also, since everything has been installed, I have not swung this around. I don't know if I'm really going to. Maybe just a little bit to be able to say how it balances and all that stuff. Definitely nothing because I'm planning on selling this. Nothing other than that, because I know people are going to ask about it. People have already asked about it. And from what I did before, just to test it, see if it was a good choke point here, it was a good choke point here. This is the best choke point. You wrap your hand around here, and then right there you're gripped. If you're going to be doing a lot of hand switching, this is a good choke point because you have knurled section down here to keep your grip until the second that you want to let go. Moderate dueling, I think I said that. I can't remember. That's what the warranty will cover. I know I talked a little bit about the warranty. Super bright blade. And it's that really nice sky blue color. I'll go ahead and turn some lights out. There it is. Brightest sky blue saber I've ever done. The white flash is really nice. Alright, and that's it. Thanks for watching, guys, and wish me luck with the sale. I will see all of you later on the forums.